A majority held and restrained by constitutional checks and limitations and always changing easily with deliberate changes of popular opinion and sentiments is the only true sovereign of a free people. I am loath to close. We are not enemies but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained it, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic cords of memory, stretching from every battlefield and patriot grave to every living heart and hearthstone all over this broad land, will yet swell the course of the Union. When again touched, as surely they will be by the better angles of our nature.
Rather, he felt it was his sacred duty as President of the United States to preserve the Union at all costs. His first inaugural address was appeal to the rebellious states, 7 of which had already seceded to rejoin the nation. He diligently exercised his authority through strategic planning, weapons testing, and the promotion and demotion of officers.
We fight for freedom.
We deserve to be free and have rights.
You guys, the only thing you're good for is working our land.
No blacks allowed.
William, what do you think of the Emancipation Proclamation?
I like this. I think this could really work. But you should wait until the Civil War is over and the Union wins. That way everyone listens to it.
I agree, but do you think I really should wait that long?
Yes, it's not going to be that much longer. The war is close to ending. The Union is close to winning. You'll be way better off just waiting for it to completely end.
Thank you. It was really helpful.
You're welcome.
President Lincoln had first proposed the Emancipation Proclamation to his cabinet in July of 1862, but Secretary of State William Seward suggested waiting for a Union victory so that the government could prove that it could enforce the proclamation. The Battle of Antietam provided the necessary victory for the Union to issue the Emancipation Proclamation. Although it did not end slavery right away, it did accomplish several important things, such as enlistment of free blacks in Union Army, lifted ban on incitement so Union soldiers could convince Confederate slaves to run away, put pressure on border states to be loyal to the Union, and gave the war added meaning, to keep Union together and get rid of slavery for good.
Being enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America and Congress assembled, that there is hereby established in the War Department to continue during the present War of Rebellion and for 1 year thereafter a Bureau of Refugees, Freedmen, and Abandoned Lands to which shall be committed, as hereinafter provided, the supervision of management of all abandoned lands and the control of all subjects related to refugees and freedmen from rebel states or from any district or county within the territory embraced in the operations of the Army under such rules and regulations as may be prescribed by the head of the Bureau and approved by the President. And be it further enacted that the President may, by and with the advice and consent of the Senate, appoint an assistant commissioner for each of the states declared to be an insurrection, not exceeding 10 in number, who shall, under the direction of the commissioner, aid in the execution of the provisions of this act, and he shall give a bond to the Treasurer of the United States in the sum of $20,000, and in the form and manner prescribed in the first section of this act. The purpose of determining the annual rent aforesaid, Section 5, and be it further enacted, that all acts and parts of the acts inconsistent with the provisions of this act are hereby repealed.
Abraham Lincoln was an exceptional president, had a huge influence in the United States government as well as its people. Abraham knew that slavery was wrong and that it was destroying the U.S. He was aware of the need to get rid of slavery as well as keep the Union together. By passing laws like the Emancipation Proclamation and helping create the Freedmen's Bureau, he had to do something to save it. He stopped slavery from spreading to keep the United States intact. During his second inaugural address, Lincoln spoke about the future of the nation now that all of the states were united. His famous quote, "With malice towards none," provides the Confederate States with peace of mind that they knew they would be accepted into the Union without any resentment. Lincoln wanted the Union to be together as one and try to live happily. He wanted people to come together and repair the United States after everything had happened because of the Civil War. Although he could not accomplish his original plan because of his untimely death, he was able to influence others to do what's right for the people.
What does it say?
Angel also playing your
You have to be careful with Angelina and scissors.
Cut my cat's tail. No, do it. What was on her?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Fix it anymore? We have a phone in here.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
Right? I have 3 shirts on right now. It's hot. Thank you. Thank you. It was really helpful. You're welcome.
Okay, we're good.